Hello, Jim Tech was back with new products, and we've got more in from Gravastar. This time we've got their latest earbuds, and if you remember the last ones we did, which are pretty cool, we're hoping the same for these, but they have this same kind of theme carried on through. So let's take off the plastic, get into it and have a look, and then talk some more about them and test them as well. So I'm going to pop them there for 1 second and see. The other ones are buried in a box there. Right, so we've got Sirius Zinc alloy gaming earbuds, gravastar.com, and you've got this case camera carry handle up top. Specification: Bluetooth version 5.2, composite diaphragm copper speaker unit, 4 hours of battery life in a single charge, 16 with the case, in-ear detection, left and right channel balance, ENC, and all that kind of good stuff. Wireless charging, wireless transmission, and you've got Type C charging. So open this from the bottom if you remember. In here we have got our case of goodies, so let's try and open it without damaging it, because I like to keep everything as received. Okay, so we have got here our tips inside. In here is most likely a chain. Yep, so you've got a chain again with this, which is nice to put on. So we'll pop that back in the bag. Okay, let's pop that back in there. Like that for now. And in here we have got our cable. Let's check that out. So just a simple cable, USB-C. It is on the short side, but that's no problem at all. Most of us have existing cables to use in the first place. So we'll pop all that away, put it back, and take out this. So here we go again. Really cool looking case, quite different than the norm. Pop open lid, nice secure lock, as you can see, and that's pretty much the case. And it's got your pairing button on the bottom, USB-C port here, and it's really probably like that previous one of the best cases that's out on the market there today, and something different than your typical case, you know, which is really nice and nice to see. So I'm actually just going to pop that back in and see. The grip is strong on the magnets, so we'll get them from this side. This is what they look like up close. Average size pair of earbuds, so I'm just going to take off them little guys there. And that's pretty much it there. So a nuisance there, but they're on a lot of earbuds. But yeah, the colour is quite nice as well. Average size. You've got left and right marking on it there, your magnetic point for connection, and you can see where your auto playing pause comes from there with the sensors there. So I'm going to pop them back in there with those little bits of tape turned off and see what kind of lighting effects we get, which might be hard to see here, but you can see there's 2 LED lights up on top there. So we're going to get these and test them out and come back with a review and let you know what they sound like and how they fit and how they feel and so on. But again, super cool case, all metal, no cheap stuff here. You've got plastic insert obviously, but the rest is full metal jacket, if you want to call it that, and it's really cool and quite nice indeed. So stay tuned after the break for some more, and we'll have a review and let you know how they sound and how they fit. Hello, Jim Tech Buzz, back with the Sirius Zinc Alloy Gaming Earbuds, and we've just seen the unboxing. We've tested these out now for a few days, and it's time to talk about them. Now, for the price, these are simply quite amazing. With the presentation all over, the style, the colours, this case alone, and then the case that they come in is really excellent. And you wouldn't really see much of that at this price point, which is something to take note. There is no app, but how they kind of get around that with these is that you've got different modes. You have movie, music and gaming mode. So for the gamers, you're covered there. You've got the latency, it's 65 milliseconds latency. You've got your 5.2 Bluetooth and or 5.1, sorry, for your gaming mode, and you've got 5.2 Bluetooth for wireless stereo with in-ear detection as well, which comes on these. And it gives you a really good effect. And if you're a gamer, like I mentioned, you're going to be quite pleasantly surprised here. So when I did put them in first, I kind of thought they didn't sound great until I did mess around with the modes on them, which does change the tone. So rather than an app, they have this kind of built in, if you get me, and it works really well. So do try that if you do happen to pick them up. There is no app. I like to have an app with me earbuds, but like there is cases where you can get away with it, and these really do get away with it here. Not saying that in a bad way. They do really pull off a really great product for the price. Overall, when you're speaking about the product, the build quality, the whole lot as one package, like look at what you get. 90 quid is what they are at the time of doing this review, and that's really is. So you've got a big touch area up top here, and for gaming, they're excellent, really good accuracy with sound. Like say, if we're going for people moving, running around, speaking, all that kind of stuff, you can hear the left to right quite well. Traffic going by, if you get me, that kind of scene. Airplanes, you can hear going from one side to the other. All works really well on this, and for the music as well. Highs, lows and mids, they're great. And in general, just for general listening purposes, pretty decent all around, and they're nice and loud too. They're not too low. Some earbuds do come with a low volume level. These are just quite good as they are, and overall a really nice experience to have them in and try them out. So you've got like I mentioned, you've the gaming mode, movie mode and music. So the the gaming mode is 5.1 virtual surround sound, and with your music mode and your movie mode, you can tell the difference between each one, which is important because sometimes you get this option on earbuds and you can't really tell the difference at all, or you can't even feel the change. But with these you can, which is important to point out and something to note. So you've got 7.2 dynamic drivers as well, and all over a decent sound, and you've decent natural noise cancelling too. They don't have ANC built in as such, but they do a good job with the tips and how they fit, and they have got environmental noise cancellation. So overall pretty good in that aspect as well, and really nice to listen to. And that's it. And again, they are a bigger profile earbud, but they don't really stick out a whole lot, and they look really well. There's something different, and overall package is great. So what we'll do is talk about battery life next, which is around 15 to 16 hours depending on the volume. So you have 4 hours of charge per full charge, but then again you've got your case to give you an extra 3 charges. You have IPX5 waterproof as well, all that kind of stuff in there. So next up we're going to talk about the controls. Everything is built in, as you would imagine, so no need to take your phone out. So I'm going to prop them in, and I might actually try do it without them in the ears, but sometimes it doesn't work out too well, particularly when you've got autoplay and pause built in. So you can change the modes by tapping 3 times on left or right. For the game and music mode is 3 clicks on the right hand side, and on the left you have got music and movie. Your volume is touch and hold for 1.5 seconds, which is one of the harder ones to get used to. So you can see there going down, and the same going up. So that's how that works there. So you've got your voice activation there by tapping 4 times on the right earbud, and that will bring that up. And the skip and change the track is 2. We'll try this out. Sometimes it won't work because you've got the auto play and pause. It will not because you've the auto play and pause, but you have a double tap on the left, double tap on the right to skip and reverse, respectively there. So that basically wraps it up for the Gravastar Sirius Zinc Alloy Gaming Earbuds. Really, really worth every penny you spend on these. I'm really impressed with the package, and overall you're just getting a really high quality product, and it's very well presented as well. And like I mentioned before, you do not often get products packed so well and presented so well with really high quality materials for the price these come in at. And again, they stand out and look decent too. Plus overall the sound really, really good. Of course you can take your calls and all. There's no problems with the calls came across fine for me when I took the calls when testing. And overall in general really good, and no lag latency noticed at all either. Then again you've got the gaming mode as well, which reduces that even more. So overall, a really excellent product. Do check them out. We'll leave a link to where you can pick them up, and do check out the other reviews we've done from Gravastar as well. Excellent products, and it's fair to say really good value prices as well. And to top it off, you get this super cool case like so, and that's it. And your earbuds will never fall out if you drop this anywhere. And that's just again the whole package that comes in there, so you can have a closer look. And that's basically it. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. And if you need to know any more, if you think we missed that, of course do give us a shout in the comments below, and we'll gladly answer. See you in the next video. I'll talk to you then.